Look, Nano Banana 2 can generate in just 3 seconds compared to the old one of 30 seconds. It dropped yesterday. It's supposed to be 5 times faster, half the cost, and 4K resolution. But here's what I actually want to know. Can it make thumbnails with my face? Can it clone me into different scenarios? I ran 3 real tests, thumbnails, face consistency, and full AI clone workflow, and the results genuinely surprised me. So by the end of this video, we'll see if we should stick to our current image generator or scrap it and go to this one. So let's begin. Why I care. So if you don't know, I have a thumbnail generator that my agent is using, and we're using Nano Banana Pro. It's the best model from Google that is my favorite by far. And the reason is that it can actually transfer pixels instead of regenerating everything from scratch. So this is a face that I actually fed to it and it used it in the thumbnail. But sometimes it can actually use my face and reconstruct it like this one, for example. I never did this facial expression, but it still looks like me, albeit very cute. Oh, look at you, so adorable. But there is a reasonable amount of jank. Like, look at this one, for example. My face looks absolutely messed. In some of them, my teeth actually show really weird. And I gotta say, it is absolutely amazing. Like, look at this guy, come on. Somebody stole your little Pokemon collection, huh? So the real question is, can Nano Banana 2 do the same thing faster and cheaper? Let's find out how to get access. So to get access, I'm going to Google AI Studio. This is the default mode that they're going to add into Google's image generator, Gemini app, but I didn't have access there. I only had access in AI Studio. And all I need to do is to go to the top here, click on Nano Banana 2, as you can see. This is the Nano Banana Pro, which is the Gemini 3 one. And it's the 2.5 here as well, which is the flash image, which I don't like. I would love for you to not flash an image. Take a look at this prompt. Damn, okay, let's chill out. Let's go up to Gemini, which is now called Gemini 3.1 Flash. Great naming, Google. Thanks for that one. All right, I'm done. And if you're interested in the price, the input, as you can see here, is way cheaper. Input here is $12 as the output, which means the per image is half the cost and the input is 1/4 of the cost, which is very welcome. I spent way too much money on image models last month. Whoa, it's way more than I thought. This is about $66 and we spent it in half a month. Now, this was because we built the thumbnail engine itself. And now that it's built, we don't have to do a bunch of testing to make sure it works because we have the workflow file. And if you're interested in Cloud Code and you have an agent that you want to install the thumbnail creator that I use, you're going to have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to get access to it. It is not free and you cannot get it. Do not go to the new free module called AI Agent Claudia, and do not, for the life of me, download the thumbnail system and just give this to your Cloud Code so you don't have to pay $66 making it yourself. Now, the question is, can Nano Banana 2 do the same things faster and cheaper and better quality? Crossing my fingers. So let's hop into test number 1, thumbnail generation. As you can see right here, I have a bunch of face references that are all cropped out. Some of them look good, some of them not. I kinda need more. So right now we have 5 systems of creating thumbnails. However, we're just going to go with the one that is my favorite. That's the one you see down here, and it essentially is based on psychological hooks that make people want to click the video. Psychological trigger number 1 is the knowledge gap, that there's a secret you don't know. They don't teach this. The next one is more of a beginner. The next one is more speed. The next one is before after, and there's a couple more formats that are psychologically driven to make people click. Here is the prompt for the first thumbnail. This is the psychological trigger forbidden knowledge. And this took me quite a while to get to, going back and forth, giving a bunch of feedback of what I wanted and stuff like that. So let's copy that, put it into Claude, and we're using the Nano Banana 2 now. So let's see what actually happens. Boom. Also, one thing to note here is that you can change the resolution. So we can get 4K out of this, which is super cool. And there we go. Way quicker than before. My AI clone is looking cheeky as hell, and it looks actually a little bit better on the face than some of the other generations. Very cool. In a new chat window, I'll upload the exact same thumbnail references right here, drag and drop, the exact same prompt as well. And in the settings, make sure we are on Nano Banana Pro. So this is the older version on the right side, the newer version on the left. There we go. Another thumbnail, and he's also looking cheeky, but do you see this? A mistake. It actually put the ChatGPT logo next to Claude and it's blue. Absolutely here, the winner is the second version, but I do have to say I like quite the background here a little bit more. My face a little jank, but I guess that's my face. Look at my face and you just see jank. All right, let's test. Prompt number 2 is contrast of scale. So I'm gonna keep uploading my faces, by the way. I'll never just use the previous conversation because I found it makes a better prompt. And the faces in, run, and we'll do the same on the other one as well. Put the prompt in, put the face in, and run. And of course, it's going to be way faster on the left side. We can actually time it right now. Boom. We just got the first one. And the prompt here is contrast of scale. So yeah, me tiny in the bottom left, but here as well, we have Claude coming in with a absolute dog of a thumbnail. And in this case, I don't mean dog as a good thing, like a dog that kind of like sucks. So here we definitely have a clear winner on which one I would choose for thumbnail. In the left side, we literally got a code-based thing that is looking all the way up to the sky with the Anthropic logo. And the text here is not great, but the way we do it now is that we get to 90% and then we do one manual prompt or one Photoshop to add a logo or something like that. One thing though is that a bunch of space here is not utilized at all. So I don't know if that's good. Probably it would be cooler to have this guy maybe blown up a little bit. But again, one more prompt, I can do whatever I want. Change the text. So on this test as well, Banana 2 is winning. Banana Flash? I didn't even think of that. Banana Flash? Prompt number 3, psychological trigger of specificity. And I'll refresh the new chats here just to make sure that we don't take any context from the last one, because Banana 1 was absolute dog. Face references into both of them. The prompt here is psychological trigger of specificity, like 10x faster or 100 hours saved. And this time, as you can see, Banana 2, Banana Pro, I want to run them both at the same time. Let's run them both at the same time. Boom, boom. A little bit after each other, but this is the speed test. All right, so what you see here is, I think the format is the issue. I don't know if I can compare these two. Seems like here it actually used one of my faces, while here it actually reconstructed my face. So I do quite like this one. So if we choose on just prompting alone, I would go with right side. And I would just, all I would do is just change out the Claude Code logo here. The same goes with this. I would remove the Claude here and put a Claude Code logo on it. They are so even. I do like the black background here, but it's just so close. I'm gonna give it a draw. Prompt number 4, before and after tension. New chats, put the images, put the prompt, and go. Whoa. Here we definitely have a clear winner. Damn. Take my worst photo and just make it even worse. Looking at them back to back, the clear winner here is the right side. It actually looks quite amazing. The logo again is off, so I feel like I need to create a logo storage system or something like that to actually give it the perfect logo. But yeah, here's a clear winner, and that is the Pro version and not the 2. Prompt number 5, identity mirror. Both prompts are in. Here we have 2 of them. And you can see the cheaper model at half the price is just doing such a great job. This was something we can compare with another thumbnail that I just did yesterday. And all I have to do is change out the Claude code here. However, on the Pro plan, I'm not as happy with it. The face is not as nice. Claude code doesn't look like this. The text also is a bit stretched out. So I don't really like that. So this one, Banana 2 wins. Prompt number 6. Authority and proof. So I put the prompts in here, and to really check the speed of it, I have to make sure that it uploads, which I think that's actually where we are losing a lot of speed. So if we run this one and we run this one almost exactly at the same time, you can see that these are uploaded. So maybe it is going to optimize for small sizes. And then we got it. So that is literally 10 seconds or so, but that is me uploading, 5 reference images or something like that. The result is back and it's so close, head to head. When we zoom on in the first one, it definitely is added some Botox to my cheeks and even receded my hairline back more. Maybe I should add that back in the prompt, huh? So yeah, the overall winner here is Banana 2, coming in at half the price, performing very similarly. Prompt number 7, UGC kitchen product. So our AI clone needs to be able to show off some cool products, right? So we usually start that with an image of the AI clone, me, showing off the product itself. This is a kitchen product showcase. And then we run that through a video generation model and face and all the stuff. Just find it, you know where it is. Here we see me on the left side, and it's actually not looking into the camera. It looks quite good though, but I feel like there needs to be more specificity in my prompt to make it look at the camera. Here on the Pro model, it is actually getting my face, is getting my product here as well. And the kitchen shot looks great. So here, Pro is winning. Prompt number 8, walking selfie, talking to camera. Here is the second model. And as you can see, it is my face. We're in a park. My hand is up, which is great. And I do believe we could make some great video out of this. So that's a really good. Here is a second one as well. This is the Pro model and it's good as well. We could actually use this, but it looks like my arms are tiny as hell. Dude, you lift? How can I be caught with these skinny chicken arms? For real though, this is very hard. I do believe both of them to be almost identical in quality. I feel like the price argument immediately goes over to Banana Pro. Prompt number 9, UGC kitchen unboxing. Here you see Nano Banana 2 actually kind of nailing my face. It looks really great. The unboxing here also is looking pretty good. It does have a hand on a selfie, so the prompt here should be on a tripod. But I do believe that this one on the Nano Banana Pro has the camera on a tripod in the shot itself. So it's a little bit of thinking that was involved in this. And so both did mediocre here. The one I would go with is probably this one, Banana 2 again. And I actually really like how my face looks on this one. So gonna grab an image of that to train my face. Thanks, Banana 2. Prompt number 10, car selfie testimonial. We're back. Banana 2 messed up my teeth. It also is super weird the way it's sitting on the opposite side and actually touching the wheel. It looks like some sort of optical illusion here. So not great. However, on the Pro version, it definitely did better. Here it has the phone and another optical illusion. Like it doesn't actually look like it's holding the phone, but it's kind of like hovering above his fingers. Does that make sense? But this one is great. I can immediately put this into an image generator and make a UGC quick. And I think it would look really good as well. So here we got a win for Pro. So let's go to the verdict. All right, after running all the tests, here's my honest take. Nano Banana 2 is insanely fast. I got about 15 seconds on AI Studio, but Studio is usually not the fastest because it's not really a product. It's more of an API call playground versus sometimes 30 up to 1 minute. If it's busy times, it's half the price and the quality is genuinely so close. I couldn't tell. And every mistake that I saw on Banana 2, I've seen those mistakes in Pro as well. But there's a catch, and I'll tell you exactly what that is. If you're making thumbnails, here's what I recommend. If you're building an AI clone, here's what I do differently. Switch to Banana 2 right now. You don't have anything to lose. I would have spent $30 instead of $60. And don't use softwares like this to generate. Just give the API key to your Claude Code and talk to Claude Code like it's your normal LLM, and it can do the work for you. Like all these thumbnails, I would not go into AI Studio. I would literally go into Claude Code and ask it to do all these things for me. If you want the best AI resources for free, it's in the link in the description. Also, if you want direct access to me and the community every day, join the Plus community as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.